A lot of flat earthers seem to have an issue on how light is reflected from the sun onto the from the moon even at nighttime. Here's Mikey Smith trying to explain their argument.
Okay, revisiting the so-called crazy-ass theory about the sun reflecting off the moon. It could possibly work right now, but you, globies, think you live on a ball. So again, we're going to do some thinking here. So just imagine, remember, don't get any brain farts here, okay? So in between the sun and the moon over here, imagine a 20-mile high mountain here, okay? Lots of you like to imagine things, so let's imagine that there's a huge mountain here, okay? 20 miles high. At what point is the sun over here, which will be blocked by this 20-mile mountain high, mountain here, this 20-mile high mountain here, okay? Maybe it's 100 miles. At what point, when that moon comes to the horizon here in another hour or so, because it'll end up over here, why is the moon still being lit when there's a 100-mile mountain here blocking the sunlight? Remember, you need to start using your common sense if you have any. Okay? Remember, you see how the shadow is casted by my car? Right here? The sun, the car is blocking the sun. That's why there's darkness over here. We remove the car and we see sunlight. Okay, folks? It's not hard to think about. And then again, at night, let's do this at night. If we see the moon here at night, full moon here in the sky, right here, okay? And now the sun has set in the northwest, of course, only on a flat earth it does that. It goes this way beyond the horizon, and the sun is gone. Now the sky is dark from here all the way to the moon that is fully lit here, supposedly by the sun. It's still illuminated. But yet, the sky is totally black. If your sun, which is thousands of miles that way on the horizon, is supposedly lighting up your moon over here, why is the sky black? Okay? Please refrain from having any optical illusions that are in your brains and brain farts and all this other crap. So yeah, not hard to figure out, guys. See you later, alligator.
Okay, this is kind of like a top-down diagram of the Earth, Moon, Sun system. You can see the sun's a lot further away than the moon. This is not to scale. The sun is about 149 million kilometers away. The moon's about 384,000 kilometers away. And you can see the sun can shine when it looks like it's on the other side of the Earth onto the moon and reflect down to the moon. This kind of only works on a globe. With the Earth rotating around its axis and going around the sun. Even if you had a 100-kilometer high or 100-mile high mountain, that's such a small increase on the Earth's radius. The Earth's radius is about 6,700 kilometers. There's no such thing as a 100-kilometer high mountain. I think the highest mountain's Mount Olympus on Mars, and it's like 24 kilometers high from the bottom to the top, so that wouldn't go on the Earth. That wouldn't even do much. So this is the explanation of why we have moonlight at night. Okay, I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and I hope everybody has a good day, and goodbye.